Hey Bloopies! Look, I have special guests this time. Look, it's Princess Julie. For those of you who are always saying, where's Princess Julie? There's Princess Julie. She's going to be in quite a few videos in the next week or two because we had celebrities in our house.
We did.
Yeah.
It was surreal.
It was very surreal. It was Feckwig, Andy, and Cindy Joe 57.
Cool.
Yeah, they were on their way to. They might be there by now. On the way to South Tube. We were kind of expecting them to call before they showed up, and then the phone wasn't ringing. They said they'd try to be here around 8 or shortly after.
And all of a sudden, I heard whatever your name is. I hear you say, "Oh my gosh, I think that's Cindy getting out of a van in front of her house." And I'm like, "Nah, oh my gosh." So like we hurry up and went out there, and sure enough.
And I don't know the whole story. Well, I do, but I'm not going to tell you the whole story. Maybe Andy will tell you the whole story in one of his videos sometime. But on the way here, they got into town okay, but then they got a little bit lost, and then they couldn't get a map. Nobody had maps for them. So this patrol officer pulled him over for some reason. And it turns out he was from Quebec originally. So
It's small world.
So he escorted them to our house.
It's too bad that you didn't keep the lights on, though. That would have been pretty exciting, I thought. But
so I was brushing my teeth, and I looked in the mirror, and I thought, oh, it looks like there's a van outside. So I looked outside, and I was like, that looks like Cindy getting out of that van.
And it was.
By that time, the phone finally rang, and it's Andy saying, we're here. So, yeah, it was weird. It was surreal. It was fun. They are completely genuine. Everything you see on their channel, that's exactly the way they are. I guess because I do a little bit of theatrics in my videos and play characters and all that stuff, and I'll admit I'm probably not 100% myself on camera, so I guess I expect nobody is, but they are. They are exactly the way you see them when you watch Feckwig's channel, right?
They are, except I thought Cindy was shorter, and I thought Andy was taller.
Yeah.
But Cindy is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And
they're both very good looking in person.
Yes, they are very much very good looking, and it's just, I don't know, I just kind of felt like I should reach out and touch them and see if they're really there. It's just it was like, you know what? It was like friends that you knew really well that you hadn't seen in a long time, and you just kind of picked up where you went up, where you left off. I mean, Cindy and I have like so much in common, and Dwayne and Andy are just blah 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 blah, and it's just, I don't know, it was just the most amazing thing. And Cindy and I got to go shopping, and I like shopping, but I don't normally like shopping with someone else. But going shopping with her was an absolute blast. She liked my favorite store, and she got awesome bargains, and she's going to look gorgeous at South Tube. And if any of you see her, you have to be sure and tell her that, because she looked gorgeous. So there you have it.
Yep, and we took them to breakfast at our favorite breakfast place in town, and they both really liked it, as you'll see in their channel. They did. This was what was fun. Andy's like walking around our house. You'll see it in his videos eventually. He's walking around our house going, oh, this is where Chekhov and Bobber sits on the toilet, and this is where Harry Potter is doing his thing. Well, meanwhile, I'm like seeing Andy do things that, like they're doing one of their restaurant videos while we're at the restaurant, which you'll see. Knowing Andy, you'll probably see it 3 years from now, but you'll see their restaurant video. We got to actually watch them make a restaurant video, and it was like, wow. It was better than meeting celebrities, though, because they are good friends. I'd rather meet a YouTube friend than 20 celebrities. So,
but it was so bizarre because, he was like so excited. He's like, oh, I get to go see where Harry Potter, and I get to see Chuck Offenbuffer's toilet, and I'm like, ooh, But he was really excited about that.
Well, I was excited too, because he was sitting right here, 5 feet from where we are here now. editing a video so we could watch it. Something they made. I won't tell you what it's about because I promised I would wait until he had uploaded before. I made a video of us watching the video, but I'm going to wait until his is uploaded before I show it because it's a very funny story that they're telling. But we got to sit here and watch him edit it and play around on his computer, on his Mac, and put this thing together. And it's like, wow, this is, because we see him doing it in his videos sometimes too. When they go camping, and Cindy will have the camera on him, and he'll be editing videos while they're camping. So we got to see Andy doing Andy's thing live while Andy's sitting there putting his video together. I wanted to like reach out and like pinch his cheek or something. It's like, is he really here? Or am I watching this on my computer?
I think there was some man crush thing going on.
Oh,
there.
definitely.
But Cindy's awesome. She was just, it was just like, I don't know, like having a best friend, like all of a sudden show up at your house and you just kind of pick up where you left off, and we just had so much in common, and it was just a really great time. And
of course, as you saw, I want to also mention this, they were both really good sports. They let me do a little Adrian video.
It was very fun, and we took them around town, and we were just blah, 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 chatty, and I think we wore them out. And
yeah, I think we're starting to wear them out. We took them on a tour all over town, which I made some video of that too. You'll see that eventually. But I think they were both very tired, and I know Andy was exhausted. So.
Well, I'm sure Cindy was too. I drug her to my favorite store. Well, I didn't really drag her there. She wanted to go. And she found all these things that were just adorable, and so it was really fun shopping. And then all the people like in the store, I know the owner of the store, and I said, this is my friend, and she's from out of the country. And so then everybody was like, ooh, listen to her accent. And Cindy's like, no, listen to yours. I'm talking normal. You're the ones with the accent. And everybody was just kind of like following her around the store, like, did you drive, and where did you, do things at? And they just kept, and the owner kept, I was kind of at the front, and Cindy was at the back, and how's your friend doing? How's your friend doing? And I said, well, I'm not going to, like, hover over her. I mean, she's fine. I'll just check on her periodically. But anyway, it was fun, because we both liked the same things. Lots of bling and interesting clothes, and so we had a good time. Although it got so hot in there. Oh, my gosh. It was just like an oven. And so I said, let me run out to the car, and, like, I'm going to start the air conditioner. And so we just kind of, so it got so hot. And then poor Andy, we got back here, and he's, like, closed up in the car with a blanket on, and I'm surprised he doesn't have heat stroke. I just, But it felt bad because, like, we have dogs, and he's allergic to dogs.
Yeah.
And it would have been so much nicer for him to, come in the house, but that wasn't gonna work. But at least he seemed like he got a good nap in, so that was a good thing. But
yeah, in the short time he was in the house, he said it was bothering him. So.
Yeah. So anyway, but all the dogs loved Cindy.
Mm-hmm.
They thought she was all that, and
well, they've got good taste.
They have good taste.
But it was fun. My catchphrase seems to be, I can't go into detail. So one of the fun things about being with Andy and Cindy is we got to know a lot of things about Beckwig that you don't see in the videos.
Yes, like, really?
No, we can't talk about it.
No, we can't. But
we know who he hates on YouTube. I'm not telling. But it's pretty much the same people I hate, but I'm not telling who it is.
I will. It was just so awesome to have him here. It was just, I don't know, it just like was amazing. It was just like, kind of like, if you could have a wish, and you'd wish that, but you'd think, oh, that's never going to happen, and then they are here, and it was just so fun because they, talked about their trip, and they showed us, things that they bought. And
I've been wanting to meet YouTubers for a while. I don't know if you guys remember, there used to be a girl on here called the Latte Kitty. She doesn't seem to be around anymore. I almost got to meet her once, and then she had something else come up. And then we were talking about going up to St. Paul and maybe meeting Aoman at one point. about a year ago, and that didn't happen. And this summer I was hoping to get to Kansas City and meet Tweetness, and that didn't happen. So finally got to meet a YouTuber live.
Well, it was great, and they spent all this time with us, and we were just, I don't know, it was just like having a movie star here. They were just awesome, and they were just so much like how they are. I mean, it was just amazing, and Cindy is actually quite gorgeous in real life, and I'm kind of surprised she didn't have anybody hit on her while she was here.
She probably did.
She probably did. We don't know it. And Andrew's very good looking, and so anyway, it was so fun. We just went all over and we introduced them, and it was just super fun, and we just had such a good time.
I do have one regret, and then we should probably wrap this up. Like I said we were going to 5 minutes ago. I didn't get to have a beer with Andy.
Oh.
So Andy's got to come back, so we got to have a beer.
Well, and
we'll go down to the tackle box again. We'll drink Harry's beer.
Well, Cindy and I didn't have near enough time to do shopping, did we, Cindy? I don't think so.
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Maybe we'll just go up there.
Okay. That works. But thank you guys for coming, and thanks for stopping in here, and hope we didn't wear you out. And thank you for the they brought us these cute magnets from where they are at, and I love refrigerator magnets, so that's like so awesome, and it was just amazing. And we don't get to do stuff like that very often with people that we really, really like. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? But it was just like having like your best friends stop in, and you hadn't seen them for a really long time, and it's kind of like, is this really happening? And I'm like driving, and I'm looking in the rear view mirror, and I'm seeing them both in the mirror. And
there's one other thing. You're not going to see this on camera, so I'm going to throw it in there too. They actually, remember a few videos ago, I was showing the clown in my church, and then the guy sitting with her. They got to meet that guy. We were driving by our church, and he was out there, but I can't keep. He doesn't want me to show him in this video, so I will not show him in this video.
But yeah,
when I get that far,
it was just so cool, and they're just really, really awesome people. And if you don't subscribe to them, you totally and completely should.
Yep.
And it was so funny because we had just watched some of their videos, and we were talking about Andy going in this restroom with a camera. It was just really super fun, and we had such a good time. And then poor Dwayne had to go to work right away, so we had to drop him off. And I think he was trying to find a way not to go to work.
He was sleeping in my driveway. That was kind of sad.
Yeah.
I think if he hadn't been so exhausted, I might have tried to get out of work today.
But and then I took poor Cindy shopping, and then got her all warm, and I didn't even get her cooled off before she got in the car and took off. So I felt kind of bad, like I should have, I don't know, allowed them to take a shower or something. I don't know, but I know they wanted to get on their way. But I don't know. I would have just probably come up with a better reason for them to stay longer. But we don't have all the South Tube people here. We're really not that exciting. But it was exciting having them here. That's for sure.
So anyway, once again, we're going to wrap it up.
That's what he keeps saying, doesn't he? He keeps saying that.
And then I'm like, one more thing, but we need to get this done. So anyway, thanks guys. We love you. Bye.